Enemy cruiser sunk.
Hello everyone, I am a Fresh Potato and we are back in the Tier 7 Brazilian battleship, the Atlantico. Yes, if you are familiar with my channel, you know that, well, I have quite a few Atlantico videos. At one point, this was all I played, okay? When this ship first came out, I was so intrigued by it. I didn't play anything else for about a month and a half. I really love the Atlantico, one of my go-to ships. And yes, this video, people, this is how you Atlantico, okay? New players. If you don't have this ship, thinking of getting it, well, this is how you do it, okay? Atlantico, one of the best ships in the game when you can get to a flank and dominate the flank. And in this game, fortunately for us, the enemy, well, they abandoned the sea cap, right? This side is all abandoned. We are able to just walk right through or sail right through, right? With no fight, right? No fight. And this is why you should never abandon your side, right? Don't abandon your side because you give the enemy the opportunity to flank you and to access your broadsides, right? Like we are here. We nailed that cruiser, 2 citadels, bringing us to 23,000 damage in the game with that first salvo. Was that the first salvo? I think it was. But like I said, we're just walking right through here, and we're gonna end this game with extremely high damage, okay, and a lot of kills. This is my best game by far in World of Warships Legends. I just had a monster game in the Yamato. Well, this game, well, this is a bigger game, right? This is gonna be a bigger game than that. My personal best all around. So here we're gonna go ahead. Like I said, taking this flank, we're going to turn the corner. No resistance, right? No resistance. Where is the resistance? Right? Guess there's no French or no French over here on this side, because yeah, it's pretty easy to walk right through. And yeah, this is a quiet beginning, but boy, is it going to turn into some noise, okay, in a few seconds. Because like I said, we're going to get major damage in this game, okay, and a bunch of kills. And yeah, Atlantico, very good ship. You don't want to rush in there when you have the Atlantico. This island here gives us the opportunity to play this the right way. We can isolate the target, right? Target isolation. And we want to kind of use this island to target, to isolate us from multiple ships, right? So we can target the constellation and not worry about getting our broadside smashed in, okay, from somebody. So here we're gonna line up. We're lining up the constellation. Here goes the Nelson. Here goes the Cleveland. Broadside, right? We have the access to the broadside. We have won the flank here. So we we can just light them up. We can sit here. We can stop. We can use the island for cover if we need to, and just light them up. And this is exactly what's going to happen in this game. So here goes the Cleveland. Cleveland is going to feel the wrath of the Atlantico's secondary. Look at that salvo. Look at that salvo of secondaries, and look what it did to that Cleveland. Yes, enemy cruiser destroyed. And here goes the Nelson. And the Nelson, squishy battleship, okay? Kind of like the old Collingwood, right? The Collingwood. Moving on, moving along. Okay, let's not talk about the Collingwood. I don't want to get on a 5-minute rant. Okay, so we're gonna try to line up the Nelson. Nelson is now angling, but it doesn't really matter when you're in the Nelson, really, because like I said, very squishy ship, and we're trying to push in here so we can get our secondaries going again, right? We want those secondaries to be firing at all times. So we're pushing in, take the shot at the Nelson, and that's an okay hit. At least we got some kind of penetration there with 2 shells. So like I said, pushing in, pushing in, pushing in. Well, you always want to be in range for your secondaries to be going off at all times. You don't want them to be stopping and stopping. You want to maintain a good range, you know, and then boom, there goes the aircraft carrier. And for a minute, I forgot that there was even an aircraft carrier in this game. That just shows the incompetence, right? That aircraft carrier is sticking to one area and one area only. And that's not good. That's not good. You know your team has abandoned their side. You need to fly to a side where, well, where no one's at, just to make sure it's safe. Not sit in the area everyone else is leaving. And that's what this aircraft carrier did. And still, they're still not targeting us. We are allowed to do this. And we're going to line up all our guns. We're going to casually wait for our reload to be up. Okay. And we're going to just casually wait. And then, voila. And still, no planes. I don't see him targeting us. He's not coming after us. Nothing. Nothing. So, I'm going to go ahead and turn my attention away from that, because we know our secondary is going to clean that up, or the fires will get them. Nope, it's the secondaries as we send that aircraft carrier straight to the Shadow Realm, giving us our second kill of the game, and that close quarters medal, right? We're already at 122,000 damage, right? And they just keep coming in, right? They're just walking right into our secondaries. And that's another way you want to play the Atlantico. You don't want to rush in. You want them to come to you. And that's what's happening here with this Bismarck. And here comes the aircraft carrier. He says, I'm going to revenge him. The aircraft carrier sunk and said, revenge me. Okay, man. You got it. As we line up the Bismarck here, and look at those secondaries go. Look at those secondaries go. We're already at 154,000 damage and ticking because of the secondaries and the fires that we will be causing here as the Bismarck decides to turn broadside now. Okay. I guess he wants us to send him to the Shadow Realm, huh? He's like, can you please send me to the Shadow Realm? I said, okay, I'll give you what you want. It's going to take some time, though, but I'll give you what you want eventually. And yeah, we're just lining this guy up. We're almost at 200K already. And yeah, this is the Atlantico, people. And notice I'm not flying in there. I'm backing up, taking my time. I'm using the island to shield me from any other battleships or ships in the area. I want to just take my time here, because the Atlantico, it'll do the job, you know? And there it goes. We give him what he wants. We send that Bismarck straight to the Shadow Realm, and we are at 197,000 damage with 3 kills, okay? 3 kills, and there's 3 more enemy ships on the board. So now we want to push in again. There goes the Constellation. So we want to angle to get our secondaries firing on that guy. And looks like we're gonna hit the island here, but hey, it's okay. We're not in a rush, okay? We're not in a rush. We're not in a rush to die, okay? We know that he's gonna try to make his way around this island here, so we're gonna wait him out. We're gonna wait him out, and maybe we can also send him to the Shadow Realm. So let's wait him out. Let's see what he does, right? And it looks like, yeah, the Constellation is, he's like, hey, I got this, guys. I'll get him. What's his name? It's Krusty the Clown. Yeah. That's a good name for World of Warships, man. Anything with clown in it. So we go ahead, we line him up. There goes the secondaries going, but Constellation is not a hard ship to kill, rather easy because it's pretty squishy. And yeah, he melts away. What was all that about, huh? Why come around that corner just to die that quick? All right, you got to at least put on some kind of fight. So here we're going to pop that heal. That's another thing that's really good about these brawling ships. You get all the heals, right? All the heals. And I've been playing a lot of secondary focused battleships, so we have some more videos waiting for you. We have a few more Atlantico videos that's going to be coming out. We even have an Iwami. Okay, people forget that Iwami can be used as a secondary brawler, right? Iwami, people. We have an Iwami video coming out. We might even have a couple of those. Probably get some Massachusetts videos in there, Pomerans. Okay, all the good secondary ships that I have. Even La Foudre is also a great secondary. Not great, but it does have long-reaching secondaries, right? So we wanna pay attention to these ships right now, because I've been having a hard time, getting any good, citadel hits, long-range sniping hits that I'm accustomed to with my American battleships. But hey, we will switch it up, right? That's what you need to do. We're gonna line up over the mountain. Can we get them? Yes, we do. In the citadel. As we send that Nelson straight to the Shadow Realm. That's our 4th kill of the game. We are at 113 or 213,000 damage, and now we are on the Kraken hunt. Okay, fresh potato, Mr. 4 kills. Can we change that here? Okay, here goes the Massachusetts showing us that lovely broadside. And what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong there? I don't know, but luckily we got secondaries, right? Because I would have had to just, I would have had a lot to say there. But hey, we're at a 231,000 damage. Yeah, 231,000 damage. Yeah, and we still have a rather healthy Massachusetts here turning this corner. So what's on the table here? Well, the old LA Ram routine is on the table. That's what, because this is the last ship. All right, we are the only ship around here that's going to be able to challenge it. So why waste our time shooting when you can just end this with the old LA Ram? And that Massachusetts, well, they're going to be thinking the same thing here. Well, let's end this with a bang, right? Let's end this with a bang. So that's what we're lining up to do. But we're gonna take our time doing it, right? We're gonna let our secondaries, play around here with this guy before we go for the ram. We're also gonna take some good shots with our primary guns as well. Line up those guns. Maybe we can take a gun out. No, again, we got to be careful. We don't want to take too long doing this ram because we don't want this Massachusetts to take us out before we can get the job done, right? We wanna end this with a bang and get as much damage as we can. And get that Kraken, right? Can we get this Kraken, or is someone going to steal it away from us? Here we go. We're going to line them up. Here goes the ram. And there it is. We send that Massachusetts, or we send each other straight to the Shadow Realm. And we get the Kraken Unleash. Yes. Yes. And we are on the road to the Heathen. And that will help us, because that was a big game there in the Atlantico, right? Big game in the Atlantico. We finished with 265,000 damage. That is my new personal best. We did get those 5 kills of the game, which is, of course, the Kraken Unleashed. Yes. And what did we do on the XP? How good were we? What is our grade? And look at that. We get the high grade, 3383, right? Big time performance by the Atlantico. And yeah, like I said, I've been playing a lot of these secondary ships, and we're going to have some more secondary ship videos and try to switch it up, from the long range sniping, right? We want to switch it up as well as get some cruiser games in there, destroyer games, maybe even an aircraft carrier game, and here goes the build. Of course, it's Mr. Fernandez here. And he is all secondaries focused, right? He has Hipper and a Haruna. And yeah, great commander. And yeah, Atlantico, people. The Atlantico. And I'm going to get those videos out to you. So it's going to be, like I said, a lot of secondary ship videos. So if you enjoy watching secondary battleships go to work, then hey, you're gonna have a good time in the next few videos with me. And so thanks for watching.
Enemy cruiser sunk.